Yeah, it's on. It's on now.
We're on. Good afternoon. I am here with Chelsea Campbell and Emma Campbell, not sisters, and we're here to talk about teen recruitment and retention in volunteering. So, ladies, tell me about yourselves a little bit.
Well, I'm 16 and I play hockey. I have a brother and a mom that I live with.
Super.
I'm 14 and I play rugby, and I live with my mom, stepdad, and brother.
Sounds good. Tell me about your volunteer experience. Who have you volunteered for and what have you done?
I volunteered for my mom's work. I did about 25 hours there.
And what work is that?
I typed up a doctor's list for them. They needed a new one done really badly. So I typed it up with their address and phone number, and they printed it out and they still use it today.
Excellent.
I've volunteered for the school and a horse riding school called Grace for disabled kids. It helps them with their therapy.
Excellent, excellent. Were there other teens volunteering with either of you at these places?
Not at night.
No.
Have you volunteered anywhere else?
Yeah, I volunteered at Harrison Park Pool. I did 2 weeks there every morning, helping kids under 5 learn to swim.
Mm-hmm.
And I volunteered for my high school cross-country team at their meet.
I've volunteered for the cross-country team as well.
Good going. And what's motivated both of you to volunteer?
I just like doing it, and also for school you need at least 40 hours. But I like doing it because I find it fun. You get out of school and you get to do fun stuff.
The best part.
Yeah.
Like Chelsea said, we needed 40 hours for our graduation, and it felt good to help kids with the therapy for the riding.
So, let's say you've done your 40 hours. Would you still volunteer if you had the time?
Yeah.
I think Grace would be kind of neat. You
Yeah,
must like horses.
Yeah, I did. My grandma and aunt, they were into the horses, and so.
Good. What do you think teens, your age, think of volunteering? Do they think, oh, I've got to do this because I need my hours, I won't graduate? Is that kind of the impression? Or do people have a positive experience and thought about it?
I would think most of them do it because they have to.
Yeah.
It's like you have to have it to graduate. And a lot of people don't like doing stuff unless they get paid for it now. So
I'd say about both, maybe half and half. So.
I think that is an issue with teens, is it not? The whole idea that, well, you want to get paid, but a lot of times you need to get paid, don't you?
Yeah.
In this day and age to support yourselves, perhaps save for college, university, that sort of thing. So it would be a challenge. So let's say later in life when you're, old like me, can you see yourself volunteering then, when you had perhaps more time on your hands and perhaps have developed more interest in things that you would like to volunteer?
yeah, as long as I'm interested in it, I would. And if it helps somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I can see myself volunteering, yeah.
Do you think it's important for people to support the communities that they live in, doing things like volunteering?
I would say so, yeah. Because everybody needs support and everything, so.
Right now, what would you say the top 5 priorities are in a teen's life? And we just want to look at this so we can see, see inside the teenager's brain a little bit.
Pass classes,
Mm-hmm.
make money, have friends, have fun, and for me it'd be live life to the fullest.
Sounds good. About what you would think?
Yeah, I agree with Chelsea.
Chelsea's mom is videotaping, so she's got to say nice things. Okay, so I'm developing a volunteer recruitment campaign. If I wanted to attract teenagers like yourself, what would be the best way to do it? For example, the ways I do to attract seniors, I utilize the radio station that plays the oldies music. I utilize newspaper ads because old people read newspapers. Mm-hmm. But what would be the ways to attract teenagers? What would you look at? What would you see?
I would say Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big thing right now. Or send a global text message to everybody.
Oh yeah, texting.
So,
okay.
Facebook, email, or texting is
Right.
the big thing.
Yeah.
So
You would say the same? Yeah. So you and your friends did a great job volunteering for an organization. What would be the best way for that organization to say thank you, to recognize you?
I think just a little piece of paper saying thank you for your help, or just something so that you can keep,
Yeah.
so that you know you've done it and they appreciate it. Do like a little certificate.
A certificate, yeah.
Thing.
Is that what you would think too?
Yeah.
Well, some people, they don't want to be recognized, others like gifts. So again, we always want to see what's in the brain, because we always want to thank people, but we want to do it in the best way. Would recognizing you, would that motivate you to want to volunteer more?
Yeah, I would say so, because it makes you feel good. You feel like you've accomplished something and you've helped somebody out. Whereas if you volunteer and they just say thank you, bye, it's just like, well, do you not appreciate what I did for you, kind of thing?
Exactly.
I think getting appreciated would be really good.
Super. So that's all the questions I had. Did either one of you have anything else to say just regarding volunteering in general? The 40-hour thing, that's fairly new. I believe that only was put into place, well, you wouldn't have been in high school that long. It hasn't been around very long. It certainly wasn't in place when I was young, so volunteering when I was a teenager wasn't a prerequisite, and most of us didn't do it. But since you've had to, and now it therefore gives you the whole feeling of volunteering, what would be your last words about volunteering in general?
Well, I would say the only thing I don't like about the fact that you have to have 40 hours is that you're forced to do it. And with people being forced to do things, it's like, well, I only have to do it because I have to. It's the same with assemblies. People don't want to go, but they're forced to, and they're the ones that always talk through it. So it's kind of iffy.
Yeah.
Because it's a good thing to volunteer, but also people don't want to be forced into it.
Nobody likes to be told what to do.
Yeah. But
any last words from you, Emma?
I'd say I'd do it anyways, even if you weren't forced to do it anyways. It makes you feel good about helping other people.
Well, and that's the bottom line, is that's what volunteering, it's helping other people, but it makes you feel good as well. So it's win-win for yourself, the other person, and your communities in general. Well, thank you very much, ladies, for helping me out today.
not a problem.
Thanks.